All right, welcome to the BMT Health Business Overview. My name is Drew Ellison. I'm the CEO of BMT Health, and we're going to go over the opportunity and kind of tell you a little bit about my path in the industry and what's brought us to this point, and how that translates into a career opportunity for us working together moving forward. First of all, I got into this business in 2005, the under 65 individual health insurance space. It's really the only space that I've played in. I've learned Medicare and life insurance and group health, but ultimately I've stayed in the under 65 space. I've found that there's always been people to help. There's always been products to sell. And as long as our great politicians of this country continue to make it confusing, there's always tremendous opportunity to be an expert in this game. So started my career in 05, became an executive around 2010 for the organization that I was with. I was the vice president of sales and marketing, had a great gig. Thought the world was good at the time, but ultimately decided that I needed an opportunity to spread my wings and soar. So I founded Benefits Management Team in 2015. Had some early success. We grew the agency on an average of 45% year over year the first 4 years. We had a team of over 125 producing agents, and we did 25 million in annual premium in 2018, which was our best year. The top agents that we brought on that started our careers with us, earned high six figures and continue to do so to this day. And some may even have crossed the seven-figure threshold. So we certainly had a blueprint then. We'll talk about what the blueprint is now. We sold that agency in 2019, because I was kind of starting to learn more about the industry as far as the other side of it, right? Started looking at healthcare as a whole. And not just the health insurance products and distributing health insurance products, but started looking at how those products worked from, from a claim standpoint, not just from the insurance company side, but the provider side. And, I started learning about direct primary care and direct specialty care and how these large medical group systems worked and medical billing and all that stuff. And I really saw an opportunity to fill a need in our industry. And so we started developing a product called BMT Care, all right? And what BMT Care is patient advocacy, okay? And, that was the gap I thought we could fill, right? And are continuing to fill to this day, in fact. So the patient advocacy membership that we offer to the market is the first direct-to-consumer patient advocacy membership in our space. So patient advocacy is nothing new to the healthcare industry, but the typical patient advocacy firm is going to target the health insurance company as their client, or the large self-funded group as their client, right? They'll go to these big companies and say, hey, give us a couple bucks a month per member, and we'll do advocacy for those people. What we did was we rubbed out the middleman, right? Rubbed out the large group and went direct to the consumer and said, join our membership and we will advocate for you. Doesn't matter what health insurance plan you have, or even if you have health insurance, we will be your advocate as you try to navigate this goofy healthcare system that we have, right? And so, that is that's what we started doing, right? And we started to have some success. We actually launched our membership in early 2021, And pretty quickly, we were able to distribute and got up to about 3,000 lives in early 2022. And at that point, we started to, realize that, if we really wanted to scale and we really wanted to take this thing to the market on a large scale, then we needed to bring in some investors, some strategic partnerships, and that's exactly what we did. So a new company was born, and that's MediShield, right? And I don't want to confuse you because I'm going to throw a couple more company names at you here. So hopefully you're following me. MediShield is now the patient advocacy company that is specific to the under 65 individual health insurance market. And it's the company that markets BMT Care, markets CHC Care. There's a couple other advocacy products out there that fall under our banner. And God willing, we'll bring more distributors in. But MediShield is the company that we ultimately developed into our patient advocacy firm. Now, that I've kind of gotten out of the agency business for the last few years and focused on advocacy, I'm getting the itch, right? I've got the itch. And health insurance really goes hand in hand with healthcare anyway, especially in the market that I've been working in for the last almost 2 decades. So BMT is back, okay? Getting back in the agency business, and I couldn't be more excited, literally ready to just do it bigger and better than ever before. We're going to build our career team back up again. What that means for you, obviously, is a tremendous opportunity. We've got a phenomenal track record of growth, of success, of people coming into our organization and developing successful careers for themselves. So this is certainly something that we've done before, and just with a couple more years of experience, I think we'll be able to do it at an even higher level. Between BMT Health as a health insurance distribution and the MediShield membership and the service that we provide to our members on the patient advocacy side, we're literally going to be bringing the industry's top healthcare consulting and service product to the market. And that's our mission. That's always been our mission. If you look up, a YouTube channel or a Facebook page, you're going to see years worth of videos, and it probably wouldn't be long for you to find a video where I'm talking about how our brokers were experts, and that's what really set them apart from the industry. Insurance agents, and I'm sure a lot of you watching this have been an insurance agent for a while. Insurance agents, unfortunately, we've been painted with that brush of cheesy salesmen, right? Well, that's not how we do it. We take a more consultative approach. We're more professional. And now that we have the patient advocacy membership and we can back up our service and really provide the service that we talk about providing when we're talking to our prospects, we're putting a product out there for the market that is unlike any other agency. And it's always been our mission to do that, right? It's always been our mission to, work with experts and work with agents that want to be experts and the agents that want to have success and take care of their customers. And that's been our mission. And now we really are ready to bring a package as an opportunity to the market that gives you, the tools that you need to work yourself into that expert consultant role right out of the gate. So on the agency side with BMT Health, what we're talking about BMT Health and the opportunity to work with BMT Health, we've partnered with Compass Health Consultants. Okay, told you I was going to throw some more company names at you. I promise that'll be the last one. Compass Health Consultants is one of the fastest growing health insurance agencies in the country. They've just celebrated their 5-year anniversary, and they'll do north of $200 million in premium this year. They're a phenomenal organization. They've got all the tools that are necessary in order to succeed. and they've given us, plenty of support to be able to do what we want to do, which is provide the best career opportunity, the best, opportunity for success to our agents that's available, right? So that is our partnership. Now, what are we going to provide to you on the specifics? Okay. There's a plug and play system, guys. Plug and play. Okay. Come on board, get your CRM. The CRM is literally, it dummies down your workflow for you. Okay. It tells you what leads to call, when to call them, how often to call them. You literally, all you got to do is flip a switch and turn on your CRM, and your workflow is set up for you for the day. It's going to provide free leads for you. There's also, there's leads available for purchase. Any agents that want to invest in their business, it's highly recommended, highly encouraged, and there's an opportunity to purchase leads right out of the gate, or just start with all the free leads, start making some money, then you can reinvest, whatever you're comfortable with. We have marketing packages available. Okay. Agent websites, landing pages, all the way up to working directly with our marketing partners and building yourself, a digital marketing platform and strategy. You do get free A leads. I hate that term, A leads and B leads, but such as the industry, we got to use it. You do get free A leads every time you make a sale. Okay. When you enter a sale, you earn lead credits. You can use those lead credits to go purchase those A leads in the A lead bucket, right? If you ask me, a lead is a lead is a lead. At the end of the day, we're calling people that buy our product, and it's our job to illustrate that we're the experts, that we're certainly the best agent for the job, the best broker for the job, to be able to handle our consumers' healthcare needs. All right. But you do get lead credits, and you'll have an opportunity to buy fresh leads. We've got live trainings. We have a whole library of recorded trainings, from sales trainings to operational trainings to product trainings. So there's pretty much every day you wake up, there's a training to plug into. Should you need more training, or should you be at a point in your career where you want to expand your portfolio and continue learning? We have accountability calls, team meetings, sales meetings. Okay. So keeping you in the loop on what's going on from a company standpoint, like I said, operationally, to what's going on in the industry, to giving you the latest sales techniques and tactics to be able to go out there and have the success that hopefully you're looking for. I underline this bullet point because this is the one that I'm the most passionate about. You're going to have some of the industry's top mentorship. I don't say that to toot my horn or to toot my partner's horn, but that's just our commitment. The reason we had success as an agency early on was because we were committed to supporting our agents at the highest level. Okay. I can't tell you how many times I've heard the story where people have said, agents have said, I'm with this organization, but, I can't even get my manager to call me back, or I can't even get a leader to call me back, and I got questions, right? When you're building a remote agency, when you're a remote agency owner, it's one of the hardest things to do, right? Because right out of the gate, you feel like you're on an island by yourself. But, if you contact your leader, you contact me, you contact my partner, we will get back to you. If we don't answer the phone right then and there, we will get back to you within an hour, right? Within an hour or two, whatever. It depends on what we're doing. We may be in a training or in a meeting, but we're going to get back to you. We're going to find out what it is you need. We're going to make sure that you get the support that you need, because that's important to your success. And that is probably the single biggest factor as to why I chose to partner with Compass Health Consultants, because I had my pick, right? And I was heavily courted by multiple agencies when searching for an organization to grow with and to build with. But I'll tell you what, as I interview leaders and agents that have had a lot of success with Compass, I can't find one agent within Compass Health Consultants that doesn't attribute a piece of their success, if not all of their success, to their leader, the founder of Compass Health Consultants. So, that's the guy I want to be in business with. That's the guy I want to grow with. And that's the standard that I expect for us as an organization to grow with them. But it's also the standard that we provide for you as agents. Okay, so the support is unmatched, and that I can promise you. If you're working and you've got goals and you're working to achieve those goals, you will have the support that you need. You have the opportunity to earn all expense paid trips and bonuses, and an unlimited earning and advancement potential. And that's really important, right? Because so many organizations, especially these call center organizations, maybe you got an opportunity to become a manager, right? Maybe you got an opportunity to earn six figures, right? But are you really in the insurance business if you don't have an opportunity to earn an unlimited income to build a book of business that can pay you for years to come? We have a blueprint for you to go in whatever direction it is that you want to go in this industry. So whether you want to be a top producer, of which I know many, some making well into seven figures, we're talking multi-million dollars per year in commission that these top producers are earning. Or if you want to build, maybe you want to build a small local team, right? And get yourself an office. Or you want to have hundreds of boots on the ground across the country and then build a remote team. Whatever your vision is, whatever your goal is, you have the opportunity to do that. Maybe you want to work part-time, make 30, 40, 50 grand a year and go coach, the kids' T-ball teams. God bless you. I love you no matter what you want to do. If you're working hard to achieve what it is that you want, we've got a blueprint to get you there. And we're going to support that agent who's making 30, 40 grand just as much as we support that agent that's making 300 or 400 grand. Okay. So what does the right candidate look like? I like to just, point out some of the most successful backgrounds that I've seen come through this industry. And, first is maybe you want to take your insurance career to the next level. Maybe you've been working in that call center, like I mentioned, and your income is capped, but it's a good one. Maybe you're a top earner in that call center, but you don't enjoy renewals. You don't enjoy any residual income. You don't enjoy an opportunity to build an agency or an opportunity to grow massively, and you're just ready to take your insurance career to the next level. You know all the mechanics of the job. You know the products that you want to sell. You know a lot of what your competition is out there. You know the typical objections that you're going to get from prospects out there, and you're ready to go to the next level. Those people have success in this game all the time. I see people coming out of the call center world into the broker world all the time, and all they do is walk in, take the mechanics that they've been learning for the last however long they've been working at the call center and apply it into their business, into their new opportunity, and their success is phenomenal at that point. Another group of individuals that I see having a lot of success, and this is kind of, these next 2 points are kind of my background. First one is maybe you are a top earner in a corporate gig, right? Or a mom and pop company, whatever. You're a top salesman, right? Top sales rep in an organization. Maybe you earn six figures. Maybe you earn well into six figures, right? And you're just tapped, right? You're tapped out. You can't earn anymore, and you want the opportunity to earn more, right? So you get into insurance. You make the conscious decision to get into this business because there's no cap on what you can earn. And I see people coming from that background into this industry and just blowing the doors off, making a ton of money and getting to a point in their career where, they just couldn't be happier. Let me just make this point on that comment. there's nobody happier in this world, I feel like, almost, and I'm sure there are, right? But if you go on some of these trips, some of these insurance trips, there's literally no happier group of people in the world than a bunch of people making a couple, two, three, four, $500,000 a year as insurance agents, and they're not working, 8 to 8 every day, right? They're not getting up at 5 a.m. and working until 11 p.m. to make that, that high six-figure income, right? It's just, you could be the happiest person in the world, right? Doing this job and just doing the having that work-life balance that a lot of people are chasing, right? So if you're a top earner at a sales organization and you're looking to go to the next level, phenomenal opportunity in the insurance business. Maybe you have a strong desire to be a business owner. You just have that entrepreneurial itch, right? And this was me too, right? I always wanted to be in business for myself. I was not a silver spoon, trust fund baby. I had no capital or behind me or investors throwing money at me at the time. It just didn't exist, right? But I knew that I had an opportunity to build a business, get into an industry, learn it, and then go off on my own and build a business with investing $500 to get a license. So if you want to be an entrepreneur and you don't have the type of capital that everybody says you need in order to start a business, start your insurance agency, start your insurance business. And for $500, the type of returns, they don't exist in any other industry. Maybe you've made the conscious decision to be an insurance agent and you just want to be successful, right? So no matter what your background is, ultimately you've said enough is enough. I'm tired of the 9 to 5, or I want to be happy. I want to have some success, and that can be whatever it means to you. Like I've mentioned before, make 30 grand, 40 grand. I don't care. Go make $500,000. Go make $1 million. Whatever success looks like to you. If you have made the decision and you're going to make the commitment to be successful as an insurance agent, no matter what that number is or no matter what that career looks like, you're going to achieve it, just like everybody that sets out to be a fireman becomes a fireman. And everybody that sets out to be a nurse becomes a nurse, right? If you set out to be a successful insurance agent, that's exactly what you're going to be. It takes commitment. No plan B, okay? So, like I said, I got into this industry in 2005. So after 18 years in this business, I've got a couple of points, right? Here's my take on a couple of things. The first is 6 figures is easy to earn. Everybody comes into this industry and says, I got to make 6 figures. If I could just make 6 figures, right? 100 grand a year is like the end all be all to a lot of agents that come into this business. That is easy to earn. It's simple, okay? All it is working on the money-making activities. And if you've got some talent, you're going to earn 6 figures in your first year, right? But let's say you're talentless or you've never done sales before, right? Maybe you're totally socially awkward. I don't care. If you work full-time on the money-making activities, you're going to make a full-time income. I'm talking about your first year now, okay? Your talent level will determine what that is. So it could be $30,000 a year. It could be $250,000 a year, okay? But if you work full-time on the money-making activities, you're going to make a full-time income. Your talent level will determine what that income is going to be, okay? Now, with absolutely no talent, absolutely no knowledge, being socially awkward, right? You come in, you work full-time, you make a full-time income of, $30,000 your first year, right? You could do the exact same thing your second year, not progress talent-wise at all, right? Your knowledge base is still crap, right? You do the exact same thing your second year, okay? I guarantee you, by the time you go into your third year, by your 25th month, you're going to be making 100 grand, okay? So, think about that. There's not an organization out there in corporate America that can promise you that by your third year, you're going to be making six figures as long as you put the time in and work on the money-making activities. I have seen some of the most awful agents in the world. And by awful, I mean just like people that have no business being salespeople, right? And all of a sudden, by their third year, because they just stayed at it and stayed at it and stayed at it. You want to talk about rejection? Yeah, they live their life being rejected, right? We say embrace rejection when it comes to sales. These people get rejected just all day, every day. But they sell a little. Even the worst salespeople in the world are going to find that yes eventually, right? By their third year, they're making six figures. So, if you've got some talent, if you've got some knowledge, if you've got some social skills, think about that, right? Work for a couple of years hard. You should be making well into six figures. Six figures is easy to earn in this business. Something that's going to increase your odds for success drastically is exactly what we've talked about this entire slideshow here. An operating system, a plug and play operating system. A good mentor, right? A good foundation of leaders that you can get your questions answered quickly, and people that continue to, spit knowledge, that you continue to learn from, that continue to raise the bar, right? That is going to increase your odds for success drastically, right? Any Joe Schmo can go get an insurance license. Any Joe Schmo can go get contracted with carriers and have products to sell, right? I can't tell you how many people have started their insurance career like that. Oh, I got my license, I got my P&C, my life, my health, I got health insurance, life insurance, auto insurance, homeowners insurance, IULs, annuities, Medicare, right? I got all this stuff. I'm an encyclopedia of knowledge. Great. How long did that take you? And how much money have you made so far, right? Having a path to work on is going to increase your odds for success, okay? And I stress this point again, like I did on the last slide, it ultimately comes down to your commitment and your determination. And if you're committed to doing this and you're committed to having success, you'll have as much of it as you want. And I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, okay? I founded, BMT Health last week. I'm not gonna sell it, okay? This is going to be the last agency that I build. So if you're looking for an opportunity for your last sales career, we'd love to have you. We'd love to work with you, okay? What are your next steps, okay? Maybe you've got questions. Maybe you're ready to get started, all right? Go to our website, okay? bmthealth.com. You're going to see a big red button in the upper right-hand corner that says Careers at BMT. Click on that big red button, and it's going to, there'll be a little page to fill out, just your name and phone number, right? Fill out your information, and either myself or my partner or one of our leaders will contact you within, the very next business day, no later. We'll contact you. We'll answer any questions that you have, and hopefully we'll be discussing your next steps and how to get started. I really appreciate you taking the time to hear about our opportunity, and I look forward to working with you in the future.